Hey guys, welcome back to SRE Customs. I wanted to show you guys, I got the crankcase together with the full circle crank. As you can see on the bottom where the cage goes in, it's complete full circle crankshaft. Like the dirt bikes or like KT uses or those real experienced engine builders do, and I think it's really going to help this. And you can see that I was going to fill the cases, but the cases are designed already to be filled all the way up to where the crank is. It's so close that you know, it's not worth the fill. Uh, the rod has been lightened and knife edged. Um, I got a couple cylinders to choose from here that I've ported. I hope you can get a good look at that on the boost port. This is with two boost ports, kind of like they do. Drop the divider down to add more crankcase volume and more volume in the transfer. Transfers are done pretty well, but okay, this one is a little crazy, kind of an experiment deal. You can see that the exhaust port went through here, so I have to go out and take that shut, which isn't an issue. Do it all the time. But you can see instead of running two ports, I made one giant fifth port. And when I mean big, I mean there's my pointer finger laying inside of it. Now, of course, this isn't finished work, hasn't been done. It's roughed out, so don't judge my porting by what you see here. This is just roughed out, okay, guys? I don't really know which. The only thing I don't like about this cylinder is for noise. This is the cylinder that came on at stock, the engine off a Raminator, and you see that little slot in the top of the exhaust port? That's for noise. They do that to try and quiet the engine at the cost of horsepower. So probably going to stick with this one where there's no, a bunch of holes through it or a bunch of epoxy holding it together. This is a good, solid cylinder that should make an incredible difference. Now, I'm going to physically raise the cylinder with shims. I'm actually going to raise the cylinder up 70 thousandths. Other guys you've seen on YouTube, they do 90. I'm not gonna. Reason why with this incredible reed cage, bigger carburetor, this should make what I think the Raminator is in real need of, which is big time bottom end power, and then being able to pull through. Now here's the factory clutch. It's been extensively lightened, so the engagement will be softer and later. Might do even a little bit more on that, depending on how the first test goes. This is the other side. This here is the other side of the reed cage where the carburetor bolts. And you can see I've got it set up for a WJ71, but that doesn't mean we can't put a HDA 48 on it, which probably is the hot setup. But I figured if you're gonna go do it. That way, if somebody wants to try it, meaning me, I'll put a WJ71 on it with maybe even with an alternative fuel and see how things go. So just kind of giving you a quick rundown of this build. This build is going to be up for grabs. It's going to be a test engine, not really for sale. I mean, I guess if somebody wanted to buy it, fine. But I would really like for someone that has a Raminator, especially maybe that's already had another company's engine for it, that runs the stock-based engine. There's a couple out there. There's one in particular. I'd like to see how this engine stacks up. So please contact me down in the comments, and then I'll send you my personal information on how you can get a hold of me. You can always get a hold of me through my email at SRE Customs, no special case, no space, at gmail.com. If you're interested in this thing, really what I'm looking for is someone to put it on their rig, give it a God's honest test. I don't care if you film it. I don't care if you put it on your channel. I don't care if you say it's not perfect. Whatever. It's the first attempt at a full complete mod deal with the bigger reed cage. So give me a shout out, guys, and let me know. Plus, give me a shout out to what you guys want to see. Do you want to see more of this twin stuff? This guy and this guy on the channel. Is this what you guys want? Do you want more GoPed stuff like this guy here, Jordan? Jordan, I'm going to be doing your build next. He is been patient. He taught me a few things about the GoPeds, the scooters that I did not know. I asked KT a few questions that I didn't know about the clutch, and he said, of course, that we didn't have to change the crank. We could have used just a spacer and ran the crank, which really kind of sucks because I think Jordan had to buy that kit from Schlitz. He wouldn't just sell him the clutch adapter. I believe he smacked the kid for like $500 or something, which, that's crazy. And if he has one of them and he feels comfortable in shipping it to me, I can reproduce it. So that's something I can reproduce. It won't be exactly the same because copyright deal and stuff, but it would be my version of it. It would bolt and work and do all that. So this full circle crank should really help take up on this Raminator engine. Should really help take up crankcase volume, which is the reason why we do it. It makes it so it's a stronger pulse up the transfer ports. So, and with the big carb, with big compression, I can't really see why this thing, the only thing it really needs now is a pipe. If I had a Raminator to build a pipe on, I could build a pipe in my sleep, but how do you ask somebody to let you borrow a $3,000 RC car? So, I don't know. I might call the owner of Primal and see if I could get just a chassis with no axles or something on a sign an agreement that I'll give it back or something, because I am a disabled American veteran, and I am on a fixed income here at SRE, so I can't just shill out for $3, $4, $5 at a time and not feel the pinch from it, with being able to order this kind of stuff for everybody else without getting big deposits. You know what I mean? I do take deposits on my engines, but I do not take anything that